Guys, it's Chris Peak in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we are outside the city-county building where today is the day to vote. It is Election Tuesday, and I am joined by Allie Brown. Allie Brown is running for District 5. First of all, Allie, talk to us a little bit about what it means to run for office.
It has been a really big step for me to run for office. I've always done work in nonprofits and work in the community, trying to make the community better, and I've always relied on our elected officials. Well, we haven't had a very good city-county councilor in my area, so I went out looking for people to run, and I ended up stepping up to do it myself. It's a big thing. We've been going for about a year. For everything to just wrap up is kind of crazy, but yeah, it's been a big thing for me.
And District 5 is Lawrence,
yeah,
correct?
It's like Lawrence and then Oaklandon and Geist. So basically in Indy, 42nd Street North, and Post Road, Fall Creek East.
And so last week there was a story in Newsweek and even Newsweek, and you tweeted about it. Talk to us a little bit about what it means to be personally attacked and how you actually deal with that while running for office.
Well, so, you know, I'm no stranger to attack ads. I assumed that they would happen. I assumed they would attack me. So that's not the surprise. What the surprise was that my opponent decided to list my endorsements as an attack. And one of them is the Victory Fund. He listed it as the LGBTQ Victory Fund and put in an ad and it said, "Vote no on Allie Brown." And it's a giant dog whistle. So I am bisexual. I prefer the term queer. But you know, it's one of those things that I'm married to a man, and I have a kid, so I also get like cis straight privilege with that. But I am proud of who I am and where my identity, but he decided to dog whistle that out and put that in an attack ad, and I called him out on it because a Victory Fund in general is not a liberal organization. They are nonpartisan. They support LGBTQ candidates who are running for office, and they can be Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, Independent, whatever. They tend to pick a lot of Democrats because Democrats tend to support the queer community a little more. So it was a dog whistle. It was like, look at this woman, she's queer, you should vote no on her. And I got a screen grab of it, I put it up, and it just kind of blew up from there. I was not expecting this. It's a big part of my identity, it's a big part of who I am, but it's not a big part of this campaign. I want to talk about sidewalks and streetlights and flooding and stuff like that. I don't want to sit around and have to talk about my sexuality and have people question it. Because of his ad, I started to get some hateful calls, and I got messages and tweets at me that were angry, that wanted demand to know who I'm sleeping with, which is no one's business except mine and my husband's. So it's been kind of crazy. It's been kind of crazy.
Let's talk about those roads. What are some of your ideas and plans for the infrastructure in Indianapolis?
Right. So Lawrence is an excluded city. So if you're watching from outside of Indianapolis, we have this Unigov situation where we have 3 cities in one town that also have mayors or town councils and councilors. So Lawrence is one of those. So Lawrence makes up 85 to 90% of my district by people. And so what happens is the city of Indianapolis acts as the county. We have to go downtown to fight to bring back to Lawrence to use on the county roads that the city of Lawrence takes care of. It's all super confusing, but no one has ever really fought for those. So we have these great neighborhoods in Lawrence. We have no sidewalks to actually leave these neighborhoods. We pay for mass transit. We don't have any bus stops. There's 48,000 people without access to mass transit in the district. We continually have a part of Lawrence that's called Old Lawrence that floods every time it rains, and sometimes 3 to 4 feet of water. And it's part of our most vulnerable community. And there needs to be an agreement between the city of Indianapolis and the city of Lawrence on a wastewater. And people just aren't doing that. The people of my district work too damn hard to have to worry about this kind of stuff. And that's what I want to work for them on, is to make sure that they're able to get to the grocery store, whether that's on the sidewalk or by bus, make sure that they're not worried about their house flooding, make sure that they feel safe sending their kids to the bus stop because they're not standing on the side of the road, they're standing on the sidewalk, and make sure that their streets are well lit at night to save for both their safety and for the people who are walking down them. And that's what I really care about, and that's what I want to talk about.
And that's exactly what we should be talking about. It is disrespectful to put somebody's identity at the forefront of an attack ad, and it's something that we will never let happen anymore. And even if we can't stop it, we will continue to fight for what's right. And Allie Brown is about to do that as your next District 5 City County Councilor. Chris Peak in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the City County Building. OUI TV, out in the community.